I'll have to put this on the internet at some point.
Alright, so let's go blow some bitches up.
Are we blowing up?
Not Minthara, obviously.
We have to knock her out.
Yeah, we gotta knock her out. I say let's start with the... Yeah, let's knock her out first. Where is she?
She's over here. I have toggled non-lethal damage.
How to wait. Wait. Let me. Actually, let's long rest first so I can get some of my spells back.
Better than nothing.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. The world swims as you close, then reopen your eyes. How long have you been waiting here? A moment, a night, a 10-day?
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others. Then, myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
You trying to do?
Read her
Your
thoughts.
mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten. Lozel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lozel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlakith.
I will not let the Geich take me. I will earn Vlakith's honor. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
Your salvation. And not for the first time. I saved you before.
And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry.
You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. Stubborn. A useful quality.
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it.
I will keep it from consuming you. But for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that. But only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. You'll feel better. I promise.
To the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way.
From what I understand, we have to make her temporarily hostile by like stealing something around her or some shit.
Our prey is
And then we just we beat her.
Okay, but how do I not kill her?
I already turned off toggle non-lethal damage, so as long as we're like meleeing her, I think it won't be lethal.
How many raiders do we have?
Okay, I got it.
Loads
So let me.
Just try and like steal
Very
that
nice
chest behind her or
powder
something.
kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute.
Not everyone subscribes. Not everyone subscribes.
Eventually she'll attack you. Or I could attack the person
Not
next to her.
everyone subscribes to. Best keep your hands to yourself. Best keep your hand. Not everyone sub. Not for. Not for.
I'm about to just start attacking this guy. Alright, here we go. Let's see, does she have
That
temporarily
won't work.
hostile? Yep, she is, so we can knock her out.
Which isn't counting a huge number of console players too. And personally, this is the first time in a long time that I've really wanted to sit down each day and play an FPS game. The genre has been stale the past few years, with countless new games missing the mark and existing games like Overwatch, Apex Legends, and Battlefield struggling to maintain interest. So why the finals? Why have they succeeded in making such a fun game when so many others have recently failed? In my opinion,
I don't know why I can't fucking do nothing.
Gameplay that feels fun to win and still feels fun to lose. Or at the very least, losing doesn't feel terrible. There are essentially two current game modes, although there are some variations between ranked and casual, and they require you to accumulate the most amount of money. One of which can be boiled down to King of the Hill, where if you hold an objective by the end of the time, you earn money. And the other is essentially Team Deathmatch, but you need to physically collect hands of downed opponents, or by opening vaults around the map and deposit them to earn the money, aka the points needed to win. The next important component here is the number of teams. The King of the Hill has 3 teams of 3 pitted against each other, and the Team Deathmatch has 4 teams of 3 pitted out. What's elegant about these objectives and multiple teams is the randomness and chaos it injects into your
Oh,
gameplay.
shit.
This
He's
is
going for
important
the drum.
because it blurs the lines between player skill and performance in the game. So let's use the Rank It mode as an example, which is the Team Deathmatch-esque mode, and the mode I've spent most of my time playing. Your team might dominate a fight with another team, but to actually earn the money, you still need to walk over their bodies, and then try to escape to a handed point. All the while, any of the other teams may be intercepting you while you're down the player, out of position, grabbing the coins, low on health, reloading, etc. And as a result, a lower skilled team may be able to take you out and collect all that money. Often, this can result in an incredibly tense and enjoyable cycle.
You broke the drum too.
And seeking out that victorious team. And every time the stakes grow higher with more and more money being pooled. You may be thinking that the best team should always win. But the thing is, you also get to respawn, you get to go back and do the same thing to them if you can. Plus, with the destructible environment and huge range of utility available to players, there is always a feeling that there was something you could have done differently to survive. I actually think it's an incredibly underrated component of gameplay to create an environment where there is more than one path to victory, and where players of all skill ranges at least have a chance at succeeding. Take PUBG as an example. The game was so janky and buggy, yet it was so incredibly popular, and it was the kind of game that anyone could play and still enjoy. There are many reasons for this, but in particular, they achieved this with the fast time to kill. So if a low skilled player got the jump on a high skilled player, they could very well take him down first. Secondly, the grand scale of the map, buildings, trees, foliage, etc. provided opportunities for lower skilled players to progress into the round and overcome the odds. In contrast, a game like Apex Legends, being highly polished and having immaculate gameplay, struggles with having balanced games that feel fair, which can turn away players that don't want to take it so seriously and feel like they have to queue up with a pre-made team. The high time to kill and huge amounts of utility available to players means better teams have more time during the fight to use their skill. If you were to pit a team of 3 professional players against a team of bronze solo queuing players, I would go as far as to say the bronze team would never win a game, even if you ran it back 1,000 times. There is just too much time for that professional team to be better. If you then suddenly make a team one-shot kill, that bronze team would inevitably start to win some matches. The whole point of that tangent is that the finals has a high time to kill, so better players have more time to be better. Yet, lower skilled teams can still win fights and win matches. Well, that's because the game mode's forcing you to take risks to earn money, and the multiple teams injecting uncertainty and unfairness into a fight, which in my opinion is a good thing, at least if the finals was a simple last man standing or team deathmatch between 2 teams, then you would run into issues in some matches where the better team completely dominates the other team. It feels bad for the winning team, as there's little challenge, and it feels terrible for the losing team. You haven't been able to do anything. So, the game modes and multiple teams provide enough randomness to make each thing feel different, and to allow players and teams of all skill levels to enjoy, participate in, and even win games. The one last point before moving on is that I believe this can and probably will break down in ranked mode over time as the meta develops and players manage to reduce variance through strategy. Unfortunately, I
shot.
think the casual modes will mostly be safe from this, and it's up to the ranked players to decide if this more structured gameplay is enjoyable enough to engage in. But let's talk about the moment-to-moment gameplay. Generally speaking, the movement is relatively slow and rigid, at least if you were to compare it to a game like Apex Legends. They
Try
make up for this
something
with an
else.
abundance of zip lines, jump pads, and generous mantling, so traversing the map isn't so tedious. This may be a controversial take, so bear with me. I am of the opinion that this more restricted movement makes combat more enjoyable for the majority of players. And perhaps instead of calling it restricted, we could think of it as deterministic. What I mean by this is that, at least in the
That
recent
won't
playtests,
work.
the players you face, and even those with great movement, are bound by the movement mechanics. If they crouch, slide, and jump, you know they're locked into a certain trajectory with minimal air strafing. If someone mantles on a ledge, they climb up with an animation and stand where you'd expect them to. If they take a jump pad, they can only air strafe a small amount to change their trajectory. You can still have great movement in the finals, it's just that this movement is deterministic, so you don't feel bamboozled by seemingly impossible changes in direction or momentum. In Apex Legends, your crouch, slide, and jumping opponent will tap straight instantly and completely ignore their inertia and move in a totally different direction mid-air. That mantling opponent, instead of climbing up on the ledge, can launch themselves into the distance, and that jump padding opponent
Nice.
can also ignore their inertia and change direction. This movement test has a massive skill cap and feels incredibly rewarding to pull off, but it's the sort of thing that's
Like to
fun
see her
do,
heal
but
herself
it's
now.
great to play against. When movement feels almost random and unpredictable, it's hard to lose your agency as a player. To feel connected and in control of the game, it's important to know what is and isn't possible at any given moment. I'm sure more and more
There's an
movement
illithid
will be
parasite in
discovered
that
over time.
corpse.
I just
No,
hope it doesn't
you
lose
should
the
take
killed her.
deterministic, quantifiable feel that the game currently
Pretty sure you
has.
have to melee
Another
her
element
for
of
it
the
to not be
gameplay that is
lethal.
very welcome are the generous glowing outlines around enemy
She's dead.
players. It has become a trend in modern FPS
That's
games.
information,
It has incredible visual
now.
fidelity, lighting, and
Do you wanna try
extensive
reloading?
environmental
This one is
detail.
a true
All of
soul
which seems nice
parasite.
enough, but you're left feeling like
It's up to you.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
especially
You can absorb
well-
its
during firefights.
Man, I really like
Fortunately,
Thara,
the
but I
purchase
guess
of
since
the
she's
game
not
will
going to be a
really
part of
add
her
these
party
generous
anyway,
outlines without
maybe
Yes, you will.
not.
breaking any immersion. Before I get into the
Well, like,
nitty-gritty
actively.
details of the gunplay, let me just say.
Well, yeah, we'll take her.
Shooting
Yeah,
things in
well,
this game feels good, but it could be even better. If you play the latest playtest like me, you may have also noticed that flick shots don't really work. Shots you think should have hit simply don't, and that most certainly does not feel good. I would consider
see,
flicking to be my specialty, so it was galling to have so much trouble with the revolver and sniper. From what I can gather, the issues with flicking seem to come down to input lag. Quite simply, your shots fire later than you intend them
what do you
to.
think?
Take a look at this example. Here you can see
I'll be willing to give
takes
her another
at least
shot.
an extra frame from clicking. to
Yeah, but
having
what do
the
you wanna
weapon
do?
fire. This means there is
Um,
at a minimum a 16.7 millisecond delay. I can't know exactly when the shot registers within a frame, but roughly there is at least 16 to 32 milliseconds of delay from OBS picking up my mouse click to the weapon firing in-game. For reference, in Overwatch, my weapon always fires on the same frame as the click, and the same happens in Apex Legends. So, in these two examples, there is roughly 0 to 16 milliseconds of potential delay. In the finals, this extra delay means I can click when the crosshair is over the target, but the shot doesn't fire until a
Well,
frame
might as well
later,
leave her
when the
dead so
crosshair
you can
is now
experience what it's
elsewhere.
like to play
With how
through without
fast your
her.
crosshair is moving during a flick, every bit of delay
Okay.
has a massive impact.
me-
This doesn't make the weapons unusable.
Man, I
by
wanna
any
be a
means,
paladin
and by
though, I just
changing my
fucking
aim
love it so
style from
much.
Flick, flick, to flick, place the crosshair where they
I
need to be
guess,
or on top of them, then click, I could use them well enough.
Alright, I'll
Simple
just
ones
read
with
Wacky
their
weapons like the
maces.
LMGs and
Maybe
assault rifles feel
Asterion can
fine,
use
as the
that.
delay isn't quite as impactful, but it's still something I would like to see them fix in the future. My next gripe is with the weapon recoil. Honestly, it's not bad, they've just done something that I don't agree with. Unfortunately, I didn't record this in-game before the playtest ended, but their recoil patterns are similar to what you would see in CSGO or Apex Legends. where the weapons pull
gonna go
in a
make
certain
more
direction
paladins
and
more.
then swing heavily left to right.
Oh
My
my
issue
god.
with doing this in high time to kill games is that no one
Ready to get the new eyeball if you want it.
compensate for these patterns, and so you shouldn't. The recoil is far too gentle
Yay.
for it to be worth worrying about.
Good
All
moment.
this does is subtly throw off people's aim in
This
certain
vessel
Can you use
when actually
shields?
they're aiming just fine. For example, if you are tracking your enemy moving
I'm gonna
to
be
the
dual
right,
wielding.
your weapon starts recoiling to the right, you can start to over-aim. It's almost like your sensitivity was suddenly cranked up. I don't think this adds any value to the gunplay, and in my opinion, it's a weird relic that devs include in games simply because that's how it's been done in the past. Personally, I'd prefer to see automatic weapons having a vertical recoil seed than having pseudo-random horizontal recoil for each bullet. This gives you the same recoil feel, but without the sudden moments of weirdness. For some context, vertical recoil is easier to control because it only moves in one direction. All we need to do is to pull down to compensate for it. Horizontal recoil is harder to control because it can go left and right, so we can't just pull in one direction. A bizarre, predetermined recoil pattern doesn't need to be a weapon's identity. Instead, for example, an LMG with a large magazine can inject some more horizontal recoil, so you have the sensation of having to fight to keep your crosshair centered and on target. Whereas an assault rifle can have reduced vertical and horizontal recoil, as it's more of a precision weapon. Yet even within that class, you can tweak things around. A higher powered, lower fire rate weapon like the FCAR can inject some more vertical recoil and further reduce the horizontal recoil. This gives it that punchy feeling while reducing the randomness of the horizontal recoil to reward precision. And finally, SMGs can inject much more vertical recoil. This hardly impacts their close range performance, but makes aiming at further distances much more challenging. Extremely high fire rate SMGs can also add in some more horizontal recoil to trade off for the fire rate and DPS. This leaves you with recoil that suits each weapon, feels like recoil, and doesn't create odd moments where aiming just doesn't feel right. As for the iron sights on almost every weapon, I personally would prefer the option for some clean sights, but if it's a design and balance decision to have it this way, then that's okay by me. The weapon still felt fine with iron sights. I'm just a sucker for having as much visual clarity as possible, especially when trying to aim for headshots. When you only have an iron sight and you're aiming at the head, your gun covers their body, so it's easy to lose track of them and makes it difficult to read their movement. And this is being very pedantic, but I have to say I'd rather the sniper scope didn't have that warping effect at the edges. Consistent and accurate flick shots require you to know your current crosshair position, the position of your target, and the distance in between. The warped image makes it difficult to judge exactly how far you need to flick. The weight classes and abilities aren't anything new, they're simply implemented well. Each class has their identity and their own strengths and weaknesses. Playing the finals for the first time, I was worried that the small, fast class would be too strong, as it so often is in these types of games. Small hitboxes and high mobility is so incredibly valuable and almost always comes out on top. Think back to Apex Legends launch and how incredibly strong Wraith was and how terrible Gibraltar was. Yet in the finals, all of the classes feel strong for their own reasons. The existence of certain utility like the defibrillator, healing beam, and shields could cause some headaches in the future, especially for the ranked modes, making the game play out more like a MOBA or Overwatch 2 and less like an FPS. They tend to be the type of utility that either shouldn't exist at all, and if they do, they end up being a balancing nightmare. My final point as to why the finals has done so well is that we've been in an FPS game drought. I don't want to take anything away from what they've built or achieved, it just seems to me that people, and myself included, have been desperate for a new, fun FPS to play, and it's easier to stand out when there isn't as much competition. I imagine if this game was released in 2016 and had to compete with the launch of games like Overwatch and Battlefield 1, it may not have enjoyed the same success as this recent playtest. Don't get me wrong, the game is great and a lot of fun to play. I'm just trying my best to put things into context.
Are you
If you're looking to
proficient
take
in
your
medium
aim to a
armor?
whole new level, you can check out the
Yes.
mouse mod I designed and released over at struthgaminggear.com, or learn all about how they work in this video here. Thanks so much for watching, be sure to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Oh, this is some new dialogue.
He just admitted to you he's a vampire?
Yeah, he didn't even try to suck my blood or nothing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord.
Sydney, could I have the 2 scimitars in your inventory?
The 2 what?
Scimitars in your inventory right here?
Oh, the ones I just picked up, yeah.
These 2.
After I'm done with this dialogue, yeah.
Yep, yep.
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
The voice actor for Astarion won an award at the game show.
Yay.
You heard about it?
Yeah, Tilt gave it to him. I was reading the comments like, you know it's real when Teal'c hands you your award. I'm like, was that Teal'c? And I rewatched it, and I'm like, that is Teal'c. Poor Plupit.
We can't. And yet I cross the threshold like moonlight through leaves. This worm is a powerful little beast, isn't it? What's not to enjoy? I can walk in sunlight, trespass upon any home, manipulate minds. I'm the most powerful vampire in the realms. Granted, the looming doom is an issue, but why not enjoy the benefits while we can? It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire. Free and a true vampire, capable of creating my own coven. Yes. Although, I'd settle for just killing the bastard. I wouldn't be a true vampire, but I'd be free of him. Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. I won't lie. It's tempting. Keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. Figuring out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the Absolute, and then finding time to kill my old master before he can control me once more? Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn.
In the Bible. However, most people not as mad at Halo Infinite Season 3 compared to Season 2. And that's because in January of 2023, Microsoft went on Roid Rage or something and completely fired every fucking employee they had, good or bad.
So we got some news today that honestly I wasn't suspecting. Now, I'm not...
Oh, you wanted a sword?
Scimitar, please. Scimitars, please.
Do you? How many health potions do you have?
None. Oh, I have 8. I have 8. I'm good.
How many does Gale have?
None. But he can drink mine.
Well, I have like 20 heals, something.
You have 19 normal ones and 2 greater ones. Why do you and Asterion have all the magic items? And
because I pick up the magic items. And I gave you a magic item.
I see some jump change, thank you.
You said to tell you things that I won't use that are useful to you. I'm obviously using these items. Other than this, I guess you can have this lame ass Bard armor. I'm not gonna put that on Asterion. It would not look right. You can feed that to Gale, I guess. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Alright, let's go kill that big red guy. Whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Hopefully I pick up some dye so I could dye this armor.
Maybe I should have been a sorcerer instead.
Bruh, just pick a class.
Let's see. Underwave and stuff, but at level 3, I get Crown of Madness, whole person. Yes.
I hate how I can't pick up her underwear. That's kind of bushy.
No. Sorcerer.
The Coop seems willing.
If you transform, you can talk to her.
Oh, I can't transform.
You don't have disguise self.
That's fine.
Dost thou require us?
Man, are you changing your shit again?
Yeah, instead of going warlock, I'm gonna be mostly sorcerer, and then I'm good. Choice is pending. What does that even mean? Let me switch to this.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses
Jesus
against the
Christ.
skin beneath your brow.
Yeah, I mean, the hag was
Tap.
way
Stab.
better.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
Am I dead?
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat!
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
He died. Nope.
I thought I was for sure dead.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
I hate him so much. Why is he running away? I wanna... Oh, come on, don't run away. I wanted to kill him. Let me take a look at this fucking eye then. Oh, see invisible creatures. That's gonna be helpful. Alright, I guess it was worth it. Oh, are you done?
Yes?
Yeah.
8.
Let's get going.
Go to that red dude.
Oh, you stripped her naked.
Well, yeah, I took her armor.
If only I could transmute myself and speak with her.
You're gonna try to change your parents and speak with her?
No, I can't.
Come in close to the door behind you. Let's, shit.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Shogun.
The hobgoblin turns. The parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and bile in his soul.
Not surprised, but I thought we'd hear something about this before it happened. Microsoft, according to Jason Schreier, a very reliable source in the games industry, is laying off 10,000 people today, including employees within its gaming division, including Xbox, Bethesda, and we've learned that one studio particularly hit by these layoffs has been 343 Industries, obviously the studio that makes Halo.
343 Industries lost over 50 staff today, and Joe Staten is leaving Halo, supposedly.
Given the news,
I had to do something because this is probably the biggest news I've had for Halo in a long time. So let me give you the lowdown if you don't know. So Microsoft are currently doing a kind of cut of jobs. They're cutting about 10,000 jobs across all the divisions, including Xbox, and as a result, around 60 people at 343 have unfortunately lost their jobs, and what I've heard, most of those people
as I'm sure you've heard, bad news. Microsoft and many other tech companies have announced loads of layoffs in preparation for a recession that, once again, I'm sure Obama is responsible for.
Regardless of that, the majority of the layoffs were for the campaign side of the game. For multiplayer, we know we're getting Season 3, but I'm very curious to know what is going to happen at Halo Infinite's Battle Royale. Time will tell, but we really need some sort of statement from 343, just so we know what's going on.
Oh, this begs the question, with all these studios and IPs Microsoft has or is acquiring, do they need as many people to work on Halo? Maybe the Halo franchise is determined to just not be as profitable, so they're pulling resources from it. You know, why invest trying to revitalize this thing that hasn't worked for the better part of a decade when you got Call of Duty coming in? Call of Duty always sells.
Recognize me? Maybe you want to stop
games
listening and play some barrels near around.
But at the same time, I do think that...
I'll go ahead and you'll have to wait for me.
Yeah, I'll wait. I won't go any further in the dialogue. I just placed like 2 near him.
Only 2?
Yeah, 2 should do it. And then some near the other goblins. Yeah, like 1 in between those 2 and then 1 in between the other 2. Oh, there's 6 of them. Yeah, just put it in between all the goblins. Yeet. And then in
between
yeah,
these guys?
Yeah, in between those guys too.
You sure? These will hit both of them.
Oh, then never mind. We're good. Okay.
This is kind of marking a major shift in how Xbox treat Halo. It goes without saying that Halo's not the golden child it used to be. Like, putting Halo on the back of a box doesn't have the same weight as it did like 15 years ago with Halo 3 or Reach or even Halo 4, right? Like, it doesn't have that pull anymore. But whole load of reasons that I don't have time, nor really the patience to go into today.
Now, I could be talking out my ass when I give this take, but it seems kind of odd for a company to cut jobs in a business that's doing really well. They said in 2008, a year after Halo 3 released, an unprecedented economic crisis hit the US and the world. Bungie ended up hiring more people and made ODST and Reach. It's not always the economy. From what we've heard, 343 has lost about 60 employees, with 30 of those coming from the art team alone. Certainly doesn't bode well for Infinite given the already sluggish pace of updates, their eternal struggle to deliver promises and meet deadlines, and provide any semblance of a live service. Most of the cuts were geared towards the campaign, art, and animation teams, which has pretty much destroyed any idea of Infinite Campaign DLC.
But for now, Patrick Wren, Darkstar, and ex-343 employees had this to say. The layoffs of 343 shouldn't have happened, and Halo Infinite should be in a better state. The reason for both of those things is incompetent leadership up top during Halo Infinite development, causing massive stress on those working hard to make Halo the best it can be. So what I will say very briefly, that this is based on employees who've actually left the studio now. One was in charge of monetization, one was in charge of Sandbox, and the other was Chris
fire barrel. Shoot the one near him.
To limit playlists, there was decisions to make a hero shooter like Overwatch, there was changes to the Halo Sandbox.
I'm shooting him with the Asterian's fireball.
That would affect the overall game.
It's also important to note that Microsoft is cutting 10K jobs over
I know how to throw a fireball
at once, which makes it all the more interesting to me why 343 was hit immediately. You know, like I'm just trying to put all the pieces together to get
he just pushed you away. You can detonate it now.
The state of 343 and by extension the state of the Halo franchise. I don't think it's looking good.
I reached out to Bathroom Spartan, who also has a lot of insider information. He said the layoffs are going to impact both Infinite and MCC. Infinite will continue to receive support for some time. Again, they have to limit their scope of what is actually possible.
But yeah, speaking of complete messes, Halo just does feel like a complete mess right now. I don't really know what to say at this point. There's a reason that I've been branching out for so long.
Can Halo just catch a break, man? Like, the bad luck should have run out by now.
I don't know if Microsoft were just having a bad morning or something, but they were on one that night. But yeah, that's the reason why most people just didn't care about Season 3 having no content. What can you expect from a company that is working from their treehouse? But yeah, 343 later said, nah, don't worry Halo Squad fam. We aren't ever letting go of Halo. We will never let go. Like it was the ending of Titanic or some shit. And some were really disappointed by that. But Season 3 was basically a get out of jail free card. Because no one expected Season 3 to bring a decent season to begin with. And then surprisingly, 343 hit us with another season, just a few months later. Season 4 came, and so did I. Season 4 had Infection. Infection was my bread and butter back in the day. And Season 4 actually brought some impressive maps. And holy fucking shit was that. 343 actually gave us a progression system. So now I can finally be happy after a game whether I win or lose. Where did this 343 come from? And Infection was actually kind of fun. It's not as good as Infection from Halo 3, Halo Reach, or Halo 5. It had a really big problem of, well, how can I say this?
Shoot them barrels.
Trying to just win the fucking game. In Halo Infinite, you don't win an Infection game by kills anymore. Okay. You win them by how much time you stay alive. Not sure whose genius idea that was, but Infection was still fun. The progression system was also watered down, with the no rewards at that time, but still. I would much rather have a progression system than not, because I feel like I'm actually getting better at the game as I play. 343 may have cooked with the season, but unfortunately, and this is a very sad unfortunately moment, the amount of fuck yous 343 gave us Halo fans in the past, it meant that no one really cared about the new season. Season 4 is the smallest population spike for a season ever. I mean, it didn't even touch the winter update. But if you think about it,
we're still knocking
this should not have been a
out.
surprise. Microsoft and 343 did not promote Season 4 at all. And believe it or not, the Season 4 trailer was just a couple days away from the Xbox Showcase, and the Xbox Showcase had millions of views, hundreds of streamers watching, and it was the main promotion for games like Starfield. And Halo Infinite Season 4 was not there, and this kinda made the community feel neglected.
Week 4 of Fracture, firewalls. Now, I can't even read this. I am so over these little videos and things. I mean, where is the Season 4 trailer, man? I mean, they had hundreds of thousands of people watching this event. Could have had millions of views on this, but besides that, even if short little trailer, you know, not really full of much content, it just seems strange that they couldn't whip up something for 45 seconds. And Halo wasn't even discussed. The word wasn't even said. Halo, right? Where the hell is Halo, right? And I would have really appreciated some kind of comment on that. Phil Spencer said himself, if we lose our way with Halo, we lose our way with Xbox, and they are pretty much losing their way with Xbox. Why are you making, like, Halo's already super successful. Just get a better studio or start lending out the IP for Halo. I don't understand why this multi-billion-dollar franchise is being given up on so easily. and so freaking.
I just stand out there dancing.
It's really frustrating, really annoying. It does feel like
Yeah.
Microsoft has betrayed Halo fans. Do not really care about us, at least not this year, and that Starfield is what Microsoft is worried about. 343 is drowning right now. They are not allowed to have any new hires.
If I had to give my prediction on why they did this, it's because neither 343 nor Microsoft wanted to promote the fact that Halo Infinite is almost a full game now, and not going to give you depression anymore. And later on this video I'll say why this is, but overall, Season 4 was actually great, and I don't mean on release, I'm talking about the full season. We had a goddamn squad battle playlist, which goddamn this mode was fun, man. It's mainly Halo 3 maps and some other Halo maps in the playlist, and it's really fun. And later on in Season 4, we got goddamn Husky Raid, so that's pretty cool if you think about it. Not to mention in Season 3, we also had the community map playlist. So Halo Infinite secretly went from having like 8 maps to having like 25 maps in some very quiet updates. And again, I want to be as unbiased as I can, while still having my cock out. The fact that 343 released all of this content, while being handicapped earlier on in the year with the layoffs, is very impressive. I know 343 probably had these ideas before they released it, but if you think about it, 343 released more maps and modes, with a skeleton crew under new management, than they did having a full team and old management in the first year. Obviously with context, this isn't that impressive, but fuck context.
Throw
this
a
is
health
funny and I like
potion.
it.
You have to go into your inventory and hit X on it and sit throw.
So overall, a really underappreciated season, but understandably so, since Season 4 was very underpromoted. No one outside the diehard Halo Infinite community really cared about Season 4. But hey, at least we went from a launch season to the worst gaming season of all time, and then went to a no expectation free pass season, and finally we came to an agreed upon decent season. But the problem that 343 had with Season 4 was the same problem they had with all the other seasons, and that, my friends, was that a year and a half after launch, 343 Industries were still playing catch up. Everything about Season 4 that was good should have been there at launch, and that can't be debated. Infection should have been there day one like Halo Reach. Progression system should have been there day one like Halo Reach. And the old map playlist, technically yes, that too. Every Halo game had some old map remakes on day one. The only thing that was actually new was the community playlist. Most of those maps were original, but still, I really enjoyed Season 4. But if Season 4 wasn't putting a wet spot in your underwear, 343 were cooking something.
Ruben.
Can't slow down.
We fucking did it, boys. Season 5 of Halo Infinite. For the first time in this game's life cycle, we had more positive comments than negative. It finally had a light shine on it. Our prayers were finally answered. Season 5 came out in October, and fucking hell it did numbers for Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite's population was the highest it's been in a very, very long time. I mean, just look at that. Season 5 launched with Extraction, Forgeable AI, Cross-Core helmets, and 343 added a reward for hitting max XP in this game. And the reward is beautiful. Life was good. 343 also announced that on November 14th, there will also be a Halo 3 remake playlist, which we will talk about soon,
Can
don't
you
worry.
use
And 343 is
martial
giving us Firefight
weapons
as a
or
mid-season
warhammers?
update. And would you look at that?
Yeah.
343 gave us a roadmap until
Damn it.
Season 6. This is how you serve your country, my friends. This is how. Now let's talk about Season 5 in depth. The maps I thought were really cool, like I said in my last Halo video. I do love the new Bandit variant.
Fine, I left
and
you
having
a
Master
special
Chief,
hammer.
or as most people know him as, the guy from Fortnite, as the max rank reward. That's how you serve your country again, goddammit. Now as I'm recording this video, the Halo 3 maps are out, and I played about 3 dozen games on them, and these maps are beautiful. They are not a direct copy and paste, most of them are remakes, so they all have something unique, so that's kinda cool. The skill-based matchmaking was a real problem on them, but I don't know if 343 fixed that because I will admit,
Is he still
on day
gonna
one
sit
of
there
these
and
maps,
grip?
I was getting my ass eaten by everyone.
We're gonna have to
But
go
on
to-
day 3, I'm the one that's doing the ass eating, so I'm having a fucking blast with these old maps. Even the new refuel map is cool, but it's a bit weird. This map looks like a sex dungeon for the banished. It's really weird actually. It looks like a banished fight club as well. But anyways, I'm having a blast on Season 5, and you're not gonna believe this, a lot of people are. Last week, Halo Infinite on Xbox had more players playing it than Overwatch 2. That doesn't mean much since Overwatch 2 is basically Halo Infinite 2.0, but the Overwatch developers don't even pretend to care anymore. They've just given up on that game, but still, that was crazy to see. But the question is, why is Halo Infinite Season 5 so much more popular than Season 4? Especially since how many less people played Season 4 than Season 5? Well, that's because Season 5 was actually promoted. Holy fucking shit. This is just insane, man. Just insane. And here is the explanation why Microsoft is promoting Season 5 and didn't do it for Season 4. That's because Season 5 of Halo Infinite basically makes Halo Infinite a full game. I'll let the best Halo lore YouTuber of all time explain it, because I'm starting to lose my voice, man. Fuck.
Shit, let's have him come to us, or else they're just gonna keep adding goblins.
We need to talk about Halo Infinite Season 5.
Yeah, best not to be seen.
Where most of the content is genuinely additive and not like something that should have been there at launch.
Let's go.
This right here is what Season 1 should have been. This right here is Halo Infinite's official launch. And it's safe to say that the reaction to it has been overwhelming, to say the least.
And it's not just that. If you put on your big boy brain for a sec and think about it, a lot of the people who are coming back to Halo Infinite Season 5 probably haven't touched this game since at least Season 3, possibly the Forge update, possibly Season 2, or even the launch from Holiday 2021. And Microsoft knows that. 343 knows that. But let's just be a bit harsh and assume that most people haven't touched the game since Season 3, because Season 3 to Season 5 is a lot less content compared to Season 1 to Season 5.
Well, let me...
So someone who hadn't played the game since Season 3, that would mean not only have they not played the content that was promoted in Season 3, 4, and 5, like Infection, Firefight, and the Halo 3 remakes, but they also haven't played the Community Forge playlist, or the Squad Battle playlist, and the 10 other playlists that are currently playable as we speak. So it would have been a content overload for them. So that's a really smart plan by 343 and Microsoft. Now as I record this video, Firefight has not released yet, and that's probably a bad thing since Firefight does look pretty sexy, but just cut me some slack, I guess. But now let's talk about the future of Halo Infinite.
Sorry, I'm watching a dumbass YouTube video.
Now the future of Halo Infinite does have some major question marks, mainly with whatever the hell is going on with the Halo Infinite Battle Royale, codenamed Tatanka.
What?
Now this Battle Royale was likely gonna be the big third mode for Halo Infinite, like Warzone was for Halo 5, and Invasion was for Halo Reach, but it just didn't happen unfortunately, and it sucks, but again these are just rumors at the end of the day. But if you want to look at the optimistic side, Mint Blitz, who is basically the Fox News of Halo, and I mean that in a good way, he has hope.
Definitely my guess for the future is that we're going to get a Battle Royale announcement probably next year. We'll have a seasonal update to Halo Infinite throughout then. The game will be relaunched with the Battle Royale whenever it's ready. 3-4 years down the track.
Jesus!
Finally get a new Halo campaign. As Halo fans, at least that means we get new stuff every couple of months with a larger update when it's ready. It's also good news to see that Halo is going to continue being supported because it's been in the dark for quite a while in terms of what's happening with the series. So I don't think it's going anywhere for a very long time.
So take that as you will. Halo could really get on the hype train again. An announcement could be in the works for next year's Xbox Showcase. Not to mention, whether Halo Tatanka is a Battle Royale or not, it's basically confirmed that it's going to be on the Unreal Engine, and I fucking love that.
He's sleeping. He just came in here and laid down face first.
Oh, I did not even see him.
Who is basically the Fox News of Halo, and I mean that in a good way, he has hope.
Definitely my guess for the future is that we're going to get a Battle Royale announcement probably next year. We'll have seasonal updates for Halo Infinite throughout then. The game will be relaunched with the Battle Royale whenever it's ready, and then maybe 3-4 years down the track, we'll finally get a new Halo campaign. As Halo fans, at least that means we get new stuff every couple of months with a larger update when it's ready. It's also good news to continue being supported because we've been in the dark for quite a while in terms of what's happening with the series, so I don't think it's going anywhere for a very long time.
So take that as you will. Halo could really get on the hype train again. An announcement could be in the works for next year's Xbox Showcase. Not to mention, whether Halo Tatanka is a Battle Royale or not, it's basically confirmed that it's going to be on the Unreal Engine, and I fucking love that.
Obedience. Eternal glory. Ours.
That wasn't a whole lot.
I know your past, your future.
I'm not one of those purists that wants the old engine, even though that thing runs worse than my 10-year-old microwave. But let's hope we get something big next year. And next year we will likely get Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, and probably Season 9, depending on how fast 353 releases their
Ooh,
seasons.
come here,
Because they did go from 3 months to 4 months
I
for Season
see
5.
gold.
But again, I would much rather have 353 polishing everything before releasing anything. I do not want a rerun of this video if you know what I mean. But overall, does the future of Halo Infinite and the current state of Halo Infinite
Oh shit, I had a
deserve
fucking
your
key.
attention again? Well, 2 years later, and a 2-year redemption cycle, I'm gonna go with an easy yes. 343 and the community are really going all in right now, and they've been doing some crazy shit.
Oh, you got into
the
that
only
big
real
chest
problem I
room
have
back
left with
there?
Halo Infinite is the item shop. This shit is the biggest scam than an NFT, but what can you really say about a free game, I suppose? But yeah, I
Had
think
a
the future is
key.
actually going to be bright, believe it or not. And let's see how 350 does in the future. But yeah, man, I had so much fun making this video. But that's about it for this video. Like, subscribe, and peace.
And you do melee attacks?
This vessel.
I sure do.
Fine.
Oh my god, I need you, gentlemen.
This vessel.
This vessel is at the...
You're stopping me from lockpicking withers.
Dost thou require? No.
Who are?
The fucking people I summoned over here.
Dost thou require? Very well. It is done. It is done.
There we go. Now I will pick your pockets.
Time to get going.
Fate, dost thou require? As
Shit, I'm retarded.
How?
I changed my class 2 times in a row. I didn't need to.
Yeah, I think you changed your class an unnecessary amount of times.
You don't know what you're thinking about.
I think I know exactly what I'm talking about. I hate how I don't have a fucking chest.
R. Hill to the fore. Kill Apocalypse.
Guys, we have some huge Halo news today, from campaign DLC to the future of the Halo franchise to a Halo game after Halo Infinite. We even have future big ticket items that 343 is working on. Sketch over at 343 Industries did a Guys, we have some huge Halo news today, from campaign DLC to the future of the Halo franchise.
later in the game.
Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain.
What the? What the?
Why are you so sad? Hey. Hey. Silas. Is waking up really so painful?
Não vai não. Agora, e esse som tá ficando bom. Não vai não. Não vai não.
I don't know what he's doing. He just woke up and he's like, why the fuck am I awake? I'm kind of hungry. I don't want to. If I want to eat, I want to eat. Either hamburger helper or a quesadilla. Yep, yep, yep.
Hey guys, it's super duper early in the morning. I am running on probably a couple hours of sleep, so forgive me for my voice and how I'm acting. But some breaking news. Steven
And
just went to
he
Discord and
is.
just said
Wait, what's
that
up
Alpha
here?
2
Yeah,
may even start with summoning. We shall see.
No.
I don't even know how
Yeah.
Intrepid is wilding out right now. Like, what
No,
are
let's
you
go this
doing
way.
to me? Like, what are you doing to us? Like, Steven, I'm tired. I can't handle these announcements with like spot testing, you know, the 19th coming out with a quarter of when Alpha 2 is, and now you saying, oh, we may even have
No,
the
he's not
summer
over
start of
her
Alpha
shit.
2. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, what? Why are you giving me so much hope? It's too early.
Where's
It's
the
just
prison again?
It's too early. So,
Over here.
again, I appreciate the
So
information.
there's two ways. We can go
but
down there, or we can take a ladder.
I'll need a
Because they don't like us over there.
No, I guess let's take a ladder then.
Forgot they were over there.
More loot for us.
Forgot to use this thing.
What now? Here we go again.
I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. I am going to turn into a truck now. Autobots, it's transforming time.
You wanted to talk to Halson?
Yeah, because we killed the people we were supposed to kill, didn't we?
Did you kill the priest?
I'm done.
What priest?
I can't wait to sleep.
The one who locked you in jail?
Remember, the sorceress did. Which is why I said we only have to kill 2. Because she was already taken care of.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger. Thanks to them.
You did it. You actually did it. The leader's dead. Praise Sylvanus. No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure.
Killing's never my first choice. But those 3 were too dangerous to leave alive. And you'll receive it soon enough. Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Dude turned to a rat.
Yeah, he did.
I say we kill everyone in the entire place.
Why?
XP.
Alright, well, let's go to the Grove. And then we can come back. I don't know. I'd like to sell some of my shit and make room.
What I've done.
I guess we don't have a choice, never mind. Maybe, damn, we should have, long
We can
rested.
disable mines. If we accidentally step on one, we can disable them temporarily.
Just close our mine.
Copy that, that's good to know.
Dude, he just disabled the turret.
What the? Oh, he can disable it! 10 seconds, 10 seconds!
What the fuck happened? He blew the fuck up. That's what happened. Command, I'm your new radio operator. Hopefully I can help out. Well, you see, the previous radio operator panicked and ran into a mine.
I can disable it. He just walked off of it.
He's dead, bro.
Looks like he's gonna go back to sleep.
With ease.
Keep forgetting to get his fucking archaic resolution, whatever the hell it is, and get his spell back.
How do you do that?
Arcane recovery.
Oh, yeah.
Keep forgetting about it.
Yes.
To be fair, the whole time, my whole playthrough with a gal, I never realized he had that.
Well, my whole playthrough, I knew he had it, but I still forgot about it.
Wow. I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
I was gonna put grease everywhere.
I might be able to run away.
Okay.
can do.
Oh, you're standing right there?
Can you put the grease like over here, or is it just do
Well,
it?
yeah, I was gonna.
On it. Take this!
Yeah. Oh, we can speak with that one on the ground.
May the gods take you first.
Should. Okay.
Too much to bear.
Asterian's kicking ass.
Whose turn?
It's Asterian's turn. It won't let me throw. Maybe it has to be in his inventory. I don't know why it'd have to be in his inventory. No, throw's not an option. Damn, that's bullshit.
Another day, another fight.
Get fucked. Divine power. I am a paladin and you are dead.
Is he not gonna attack? Maybe we shouldn't. Alright, let's. Yeah, let's leave him alone. Let's see what happens.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, the guy behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't attack.
Yeah, I'm not gonna attack, because he doesn't seem to attack. He's not attacking us, so...
He was only brought here to torture. He's not actually members of them.
So hate.
I need healing.
I could overkill right now, but I won't.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to step back and heal.
It's the Plague Doctor skin. Plague Doctors are the most popular skin. How could we do it? Every game has a Plague Doctor. We need a Plague Doctor Spartan. And then we have this abomination of a helmet. It's like mobile game Halo. This is the Master Chief helmet they have. Ooh, that's actually kind of sick. That looks really cool. Holy shit, this bundle is almost $40. What is this? Onion boy? I don't like this. Oh, now we're going full TNMT, I guess. Another dirty color for the fellas. Another gross color. Ew. This is terrible. That's cool, I guess. It's actually kind of cool, to be honest with you. Shout out Fable 2. Bro, this is just goofy. Antlers, dude. What is this? Garlic man? Garlic head? How high does it go? It caps out. I need more screen to see the top of this helmet. It's the Plague Doctor skin. Plague Doctors are the most popular skin. How could we do it? Every game has a Plague Doctor. We need...
The goblins have blood on their minds. I am leaving. I suggest you do the same.
Is that a laser on the floor? Is that a laser on the wall over there? Is a laser.
And I kind of want to take his
I
clothes,
saw your
though.
laser on the wall just a second ago before you.
Is that an
I
option?
saw it on the wall.
Maybe.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Well, he's not gonna fight with us either, is he?
Hello. You alright?
He'd probably just let you beat
Nice to
him
meet
and
you.
enjoy it.
We'll knock him out.
Yeah. Is that a laser on the floor? Is that a laser on the wall over there?
And it's only with melee that he gets knocked out?
Oh, I turned the... Oh, you turned it on again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be melee. Otherwise, you kill him.
Great.
Mm-mm.
Try something else.
I don't fancy their chances.
Close at hand.
Damn it.
Still on my feet.
What? That went against my fucking ability.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Ooh, what was that?
My special ability. It's a void bulb grenade.
Oh.
He's 1 health.
Yay.
He's awake!
Can't even catch my breath.
Good scream though.
Yeah, it echoed.
Damn it, you can't take his clothes?
You can't loot him? I guess not.
You can loot him, you just can't take his fucking clothes off. If I were to kill him, would I be able to take his clothes?
Probably not.
Damn it.
Lovely little pick me up.
Oh. There's more.
God.
It's just 1. Or
2.
3.
Okay. 3!
Yep. After this, we should long rest and then cook before we go out there. Out there is going to be one hell of an adventure.
Oh yeah.
Their worst nightmare.
What the fuck is this guy doing?
Where do I go from here? All right then.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't reach the other guy, so I had to get your guy. Holy shit, you could jump really high. Mark, hey, let's kill this motherfucker.
Now we long rest, then we eat. He fell asleep again.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna find like a barrel or something in camp, and if you touch it, I will kill you.
Okay, but just know we can only ever go to this camp if you want that barrel.
Fuck, really?
You
This is
just
some
put
bullshit.
everything in a barrel, and then put that. I can put that barrel in my chest, and it'll be your barrel in my chest, or a box.
Yeah, I need to find a barrel box.
Asterion has a crate in his inventory.
I picked up a bag. Let me see.
Backpack should work.
How do I put stuff in a backpack?
You open it. It works better on mouse and keyboard.